Alrighty, good evening everybody. So, running a little late, I was sidetracked. Been playing Final Fantasy XIV again, and I got stuck in a bit of a long story sequence there that I couldn't bail out of. Anyway, let's pick up from where we left off, which I believe was the start of Chapter 12. I think we're getting closer to the end of the game now, probably a few hours left.
The prisoner stands accused of the most heinous crimes. Sir Galahad has betrayed our ancient trust. More than this, he has conspired with godless rebels. Adding to his litany of evil, he has presumed to take the life of our esteemed Chamberlain, Lord Hastings. Sir Galahad is a base traitor, a man without honor or scruple. I ask the Council to impose the supreme penalty.
I beg the Council's indulgence. Let us not forget Sir Galahad's service to this order over the centuries. Perhaps our brother knight can be saved, and once more put onto the righteous path.
The Knight Commander shows too much leniency. The proof against the traitor is irrefutable.
I saw Sir Galahad in the company of the rebel leader. I was too far away to hear them clearly, but they seemed on familiar terms. They were leaving an establishment known to harbor rebels.
Sir Galahad sought an audience with the Lord Chancellor and me. He hurled a number of senseless accusations at the United India Company and seemed intent on finding Lord Hastings.
Bring in Lord Hastings. Lord Hastings, you have identified the prisoner as your assailant?
Sir Galahad infiltrated our headquarters late night, accompanied by the rebel leader and her followers.
I could not be sure that the man I was following was Sir Galahad until I found his coat, discarded near the rebel hideout.
As his commander, I tried to dissuade him from pursuing his allegations. It is now clear he did not heed my advice.
They incapacitated several of my guards and entered my chambers, intent on killing me.
We found Lord Hastings wounded by the prisoner's hand.
He must stand condemned by his own actions.
Honored knights, how do you find for the prisoner?
Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty. The sentence is death.
Come on.
pick it up. Weird about giving up the ghost there, anyway. Let's see another rant. Close up.
Surrender yourself! No one may escape the penalty!
You forget, Lord Chancellor. I'm as good as dead already.
Oh good, I was worried we were going to have to replay that sequence. And that was a chapter. That really was a whole movie sequence chapter.
Gently, my friend.
Will he survive?
That is for him to decide.
Here, my friend. Drink.
Two days. It has already been 2 days. We cannot leave him here like this.
I have done what I can. It is not for me to protect him now. I will call upon him if he lives through this ordeal.
My friend, you must stay with us. Sir Galahad! Sir Galahad! Here, Lady Lakshmi.
You were right to bring me here, Nicola.
There's not much more I can do. All of London is looking for him.
So they are. We will take care of him. Time will tell if he will make it through. Do not be a fool, Nicola!
I do not have a choice. If I'm gone too long, they will suspect something.
What if they already know? You have helped enough. Let us handle matters from now on.
There is still so much for me to do, Lady Lakshmi. Please, take care of him. I fear that without him, we do not stand a chance.
Lakshmi.
Well, Knight, you're not one to give up so easily.
Where am I?
You're at a safe house on the embankment. You've been in and out of consciousness for almost a fortnight. But come, we must make our way back to Whitechapel. The authorities are searching for you everywhere.
How did you find me?
You must thank Nicola. He brought you here and sought my help.
Nicola. How do you know Nicola?
I will let him explain his involvement in our affairs. Nicola left you these. He thought you would appreciate them.
Straight out of dying, and we're already gonna go shoot some bitches.
Come, let's go.
Lakshmi, the Blackwater. How did you come about it?
It was bestowed on me.
You mean to say, a knight?
Sabors de Ganis.
Sabors has not been seen since the search for the Grail. You say he lives in East India?
I did not say he lived, knight. Company patrol. Just what I was worried about.
Oh, well, of course, we've got a shitty revolver. Like I said, shitty revolver. It's not even a, like, I don't even know what it is. It's fucking trash.
God neutralized!
Please, give me a decent gun. That's better, at least.
Coming down the left tunnel.
Not perfect, but better. Now, that's much better.
Company man down! Clear. There's more about to head this way.
Agreed. Stay ready.
Shots are coming from down here. Fingers on your triggers, lads. Take them down!
Target down! Lead the way.
Whitechapel is this way.
Lady Igraine,
There is evidence of a few people having been here. Sir Galahad must have had help.
Get word to the Council that we have tracked the convict. Tell every able knight to converge towards Whitechapel.
Yes, milady.
The breathing is weird.
God be my witness. I will see to the end of the rebellion.
Are we actually gonna kill her? That would be interesting.
Everyone, leave! Now!
We need to leave. It is only a matter of time until the authorities raid Whitechapel and make prisoners of every man and woman.
Salvage what you can and go. I have unfinished business at the palace.
Have you lost your senses? The palace is the last place you should show yourself.
I have to get Nicola out of there. I owe him that much.
Alistair knows you. He'll expect you to come.
I know.
Then we will go together.
No. This is a fight that I must see through, alone. If I live to see tomorrow, I shall find you.
So be it, knight.
Do you not know? I am a knight no longer.
A knight you are not, monsieur. But are you a turncoat or a patriot?
What would you have me be, Marquis?
I believe you have reason for what you do. Two revolutions have taught Lafayette that there are dangers on both sides.
I will not forget this, Marquis.
See that you do not, monsieur. Should you threaten the cause of liberty, you can count on Lafayette to be your sworn enemy. Adieu, monsieur. Until we meet again.
That we will, my friend.
Man, we are... Maybe I was right at the end of the game. We are just fucking burning through chapters.
us
Jesus
so soon.
Christ.
Devi,
So you do remember my name?
there is much I should explain to you. I should have trusted you long ago.
There's no time for pleasantries. It seems you are eager to get yourself killed.
I must make this right, whatever the cost.
Then take this. Oh, and do come back in one piece. It seems my queen is taking a liking to you.
I don't know what I'm gonna do if this pulls up to be, like, super short. Like, I had intended to do a short stream tonight, because I gotta get up at 9 AM for work. Well, I gotta start work at 9 AM. I gotta get, like, at fucking 8 AM for work, but I hadn't expected this to burn through that quick. I thought there'd be at least a few hours in it.
Nicola, come in. I'm in the catacombs, on my way to you.
Sir Galahad, are you mad? You must not come this way.
Stay put. I'll be there shortly.
investigate.
Damn.
Why did I lose the good gun? Why did I trade out my good pistol for the shit one? God damn it, game. Can't I at least keep a decent sidearm for a while? There we go, Mark 1 service revolver. Probably took his fucking hat off. God damn it. God damn it. I keep knocking their goddamn hats off. Ooh, stick bomb. Gimme, gimme. I don't want a shotgun. A normal shotgun would be nice. The triple shotgun, not so good. Okay, there we go. Now we got some bullets. Now we're talking.
Sir Galahad, we may have a complication. Sir Lucan is on his way.
Nicola, you need to get out of there now.
There is nothing to fear, my friend. I will keep communication open on my side. You'll be alright.
Nicola, don't be a fool! Nicola! Damn.
Oh, God damn it. Get out the way. I want the damn pistol, you stupid gun. Okay, am I gonna have to do shenanigans to get you to drop elsewhere so that I can... There we go. There we go. Now we're armed.
Sir Galahad, stand down!
Madman with a shotgun. The only problem with this pistol is you get very few bullets for it, and there's enemy don't drop reloads. Is that? Oh, baby. What are you doing here? The only way this could get better is if they gave me a fucking... a whoosh cannon. Is the only way this would get better now. That was a lot of explosion. Does one of them have... Oh, one of them has a whoosh gun. Gimme, 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 gimme. Where's the whoosh gun? Yes! Oh, come on, detach from the fucking sticky wall. Whoosh! Oh, how I have missed you, good old whoosh gun.
Sorry, lads.
Whoosh! Oh, yes! Oh, god damn it. I didn't see the one coming across the bridge. Bollocks. Burn!
Nicola. Just the man I wanted to see.
Oh, how may I help you, Sir Lucan?
Come with me. We have much to discuss.
Yes, sir.
Damn you, Alistair.
Oh. Up. Up. Good thing I still have my silly shock pack. Oops.
Nicola, what happened?
Lady Lakshmi was right. He knew.
I'll get you out of here. Come on.
He's still in there. It's too late. There's nothing we can do.
There's still something I must do.
What gun is this?
Alistair!
I knew you would return, brother.
Come out of the shadows, damn you!
You and I, we are not that different. I do what I must to protect my kind. We fight only for our right to live.
That's a lie!
One day, perhaps, you will understand. Forgive me, Grayson. This is not the outcome I sought.
Oh, he's not even a vampire, he's a fucking werewolf. Wait, haven't we done this already? This was the other boss fight, wasn't it? Oh, right, wrong stick. I did the same thing last time. Ah, again. Oh god, I missed the fucking... I think I'm just gonna die. Yep. This isn't a boss fight, it's a fucking QTE. Jesus Christ. Oh, I didn't even realize you could move. You can't really move, it's just sort of like circle strafing.
I've lived too long to not know this day would come.
Why, Alistair? You have fought us outside all these years.
I've seen things I am condemned to remember. Civilizations born and destroyed by humanity's incessant greed. The pride of men slaughtering each other in the name of their so-called God.
We will atone for our sins in time. But how can you justify the atrocities your kind have committed?
My kind are no more evil than yours.
What of your sister? Your father? Was it all a lie?
Izzy, my father. I loved them as my own blood. But they cannot begin to know the curse I have lived with.
My son.
Father, forgive me.
It is I who needs your forgiveness. I never meant this life for you.
You knew.
I've always known. I rescued him from the massacre of his family. Your father died by my sword. But a child? You didn't deserve such a fate. How could I have taken the life of an innocent?
Confess this to the Council, Lord Chancellor. It is the only way to make amends for the havoc that has been unleashed.
I cannot! The revelation would shake our order to its very foundations.
So I am to be sacrificed. How many more must die to ensure an eternal silence?
He is my son. I cannot be the one to end his life. Isabeau and the Council must never discover the truth, lest all you hold dear perish.
Do not ask this of me.
Henceforth, you shall have fellowship with no knights. The Order must remain united. You are no longer one of its heralds. Finish what you have begun, and vanish! Men were never meant to live this life.
There shall come a day when all our burdens will end, brother. Maybe then we shall know true peace.
Jesus Christ, game, you're really gonna do this? What if I don't press it? We're just gonna sit here forever? Looks like we're just sitting here forever. Oh my god! Is this just a gunshot fade to black? We're a fucking art house film? Oh, Jesus Christ. Is it really gunshot fade to black roll credits? We're a fucking goddamn uni student film. Oh, what tripe. Having the R2 up on screen was too much. You shouldn't have indicated. Ah, it's all whatever. There's so many other problems. Holy shit. I can't believe there was only like 40 minutes left in the game. God damn it, had I known, I would have just finished it off last night. Ugh. I thought, like, I looked at it, the game was 16 chapters long. And in 5 hours we had done, like... No, 6 hours. 5 or 6 hours, something like that. We had done like 10 chapters, or 11 chapters, so I figured the last 5 chapters would probably be a good 2 to 3 hours. But no, the last 5 chapters of the game is about 40 minutes. With almost no gameplay. The boss fight is literally the mid-boss recycled. And it's a shit fight at that. Like, it's not even like a proper boss fight. You don't, like, it's not, it's a interactive fucking QTE, essentially. Like, it's a QTE with a little more control than a normal QTE. Like, oh, you're an over-the-shoulder shooter. You have a big fucking shootout. With, like, him in his, like, beastie mode. You have, like, Dark Corridor, and you gotta shoot him, and he's using speed and tricks to beat you up. Not knife fight. Ugh. Was it fun? Not even, really. It was a barely competent third-person shooter. I would have rather played one of the Uncharted games. They're at least competent third-person shooters. Not amazing, not particularly good, just competent. This wasn't even that. The story was... the setting was cool. Graphically very pretty. Very cool backdrop. But the actual game itself... Not so good.
Sir Galahad, the whole of London is looking for you. We mustn't delay.
There's more?
Sir Galahad, can you hear me? Sir Galahad.
Be at ease, Nicola. All is fine.
So you say, my friend.
We're the Batman?
The council has declared martial law throughout the city. There is no telling when the authorities will decide to mount an offensive. Now is not the time for heroics. I would advise we follow Lady Lakshmi's lead and leave the city.
I'm the goddamn Batman.
I'll join you shortly. And don't you know, I'm Galahad, no more.
I'm Batman. Fuck you, game. Well, that was a video game. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was a movie. It was less of a video game than fucking Metal Gear Solid 4. Metal Gear Solid 4 at least had, like, 4 or 5 hours of gameplay to match its 10 hours of movie. This had, like, 2 hours of gameplay to match its, like, 5 hours of movie. What? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't. What is this even? Five and a half, 6 hours all up. That's pathetic. That's pathetic, game. There was more voiced cutscenes in World of Final Fantasy than there was entire game here. I am disappointed. The worst bit is it doesn't even, like, it doesn't even do anything. Nothing happens. Like, story-wise, nothing happens. We've got the sequel set up. The sequel could be mildly interesting as the goddamn Batman. This is like a prequel. This isn't a whole thing. This is a prequel game. This. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm just kind of disappointed. Ground Zeroes had more content than this. Ground Zeroes had more gameplay than this. Okay, the one thing I will say, Slain, like, your prequel DLC, find out how it started for $30. I did only pay 10 koala dollars for this. So, price to time, fine. I didn't get gypped. Had you bought this on day one, oh my god, you would feel fucking shitted up the wall. You would feel so ripped off. You could finish this game in a single sitting. Like, had I realized how short the end third of the game was, I would have just finished it last night. Oh, what a waste of just everything. Just... Yeah, it was like $70 on release. 70 Australian for you American fellows out there. I don't know how much American bucks it was, probably 60. It's not even shit, Kuro. Like, it's not a bad game in a direct sense. Like, it's not... It's just nothing. It had a couple of shiny moments. Every time I picked up that thermite gun or the lightning cannon, I had a fucking good time. The problem was, the game was not designed for those weapons. Those weapons were the best part of it, but they were also the worst gameplay-wise, because the game was purely designed to be a cover shooter. Like, you got hit 2 or 3 times and that's it, you were down catching your breath. Which does not allow you to use something like the shotgun, the lightning gun, or the fire gun very well. You couldn't Rambo. You had to fucking hide behind cover. Like, you couldn't even, like, at least something like Uncharted, for example, you have the option of stealthing up most sections. You could sneak around and fucking... like, just boop people and break their necks and such. This, you basically didn't have the option. It was just a fucking corridor into a room full of boxes. Corridor, room full of boxes, corridor, room full of boxes, QTE. I don't know. Like, I don't even care about any of the characters. Like, none of them, like... Just none of them. Like, the main character was the goddamn Batman. That's fine, because the main character in a third-person shooter, they generally got to be Captain Bland. Fair enough. The chick was just, not even anything. The Frenchie, he was okay. Frenchie was sort of okay. The old man, who was there for maybe the first third of the game, he was okay. Blondie, who was the bad guy, but not really the bad guy. Like, we didn't even have a bad guy. We had the like, fucking Jack the Ripper, but we did nothing with him. We stabbed him once. In a cutscene. And that was it. We didn't even get to fight a vampire. We set a bunch of vampires in boxes on fire. Yeah, the setting for it is really good. Like, the setting's really cool, artistically really cool. No, you didn't kill Jack the Ripper, you stabbed him in the shoulder. And it turned out that he was fucking Dracula. He was the councilman that condemned you to death. Not the old man, but the other one that they called in to bear witness on you. Like, you stabbed him in the shoulder, and he shrugged it off because he's fucking a vampire. But you didn't get to fight him, it was just in a movie sequence. And before that was this long, painful, drawn-out sequence getting up to him. And that made no sense either. He's like, oh, the company lost a couple of guys. No, the company lost like 50 people there. We fucking murder-hoboed our way up to him. And it didn't even make sense, like the other guy, the guy that was with us killed all the company guards along with us as well, and he was, like, just doing it to set us up to take the fall for betrayal, but then he didn't even want to really betray us, he wanted to, like, bail us out. It didn't make any sense. Well, at least the credits are super long. It's padding out the running time. What the fuck even? What the fuck even? I don't even have anything left to say. There's not even much you can say about this. I don't know, like, maybe they'll do a sequel to it at some point. Maybe they'll make it better. I mean, it would have made them a lot of money because it came out fairly early on in the PS4's life cycle and every motherfucker bought it. Spent way too much money on it. I mean, it's just a game of nothing of consequence happened. It really is like, it feels like the main character's backstory is what this game was. It's like how Sir Galahad fell and became a vigilante. This really, really should have been like a backstory DLC, not a main game. They've just run out of music now, apparently. We're just silent. Wait, Japanese voice cast? Could I have turned Japanese audio on? Maybe that would have made it more interesting. I didn't even think to check if the game had dual audio. It never even occurred to me. This is the problem with modern game development, Sancho. Like, you got this many people working on a 5-hour game. Then they've given up. They've not even got music. They're not even playing like the title scene music or anything. They've just given up. I mean, if they were, oh dear me. If they wanted to make a movie, why didn't they just make a movie? They clearly have the animation talent. Just make a movie. It would have been much more interesting as a 2-hour movie. You cut out all the filler. You cut out all the stupid crap. You maybe fleshed the story out a bit in exchange for cutting out a lot of the filler. I don't know. And that's it. Just back to the title screen. Is there what's extras? Credits? Review that fucking long credit sequence again. Or turn photo mode on. That's it. That's it, folks. That's all we got. I didn't even notice the vibration was on. Jesus, there you go. What? I don't even... don't even... I mean, I don't know, like, that's all she wrote, folks. I got nothing at this point. I can't really afford to start something else at this point, because I could only go for about an hour before I need to go to bed. It might just be the shortest stream I have ever done. I mean, that's it. That's all I got. I got nothing. I'm out. I got no ideas. I should be back tomorrow night if I'm able to get a decent sleep tonight. Because I got work in the morning, which means obviously I'll be here in the evening, so I can stream in the evening. Beyond that, I don't know. I got nothing. This was a lot shorter than I had expected. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. This is weird. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you all next time? Question mark.